Big Ten basketball arrives in Eugene. Basketball on the Big Ten Network is presented by Jeep. UCLA winners of 6 straight in Eugene to take on the undefeated and 9th-ranked Oregon Ducks, one of the best teams in the nation. UCLA has aspirations of the same, and tonight both teams have
game as we get started.
Look at these colors. How beautiful it is to see Big Ten basketball in Eugene for the first time. UCLA and Oregon. Eugene buzzing after the football team won the Big Ten championship last night.
I was going to say, guys, good matchups all over the court. We highlighted Bilodeau and Biddle, but Andrews and Shellstead, another very good matchup to keep an eye on.
A lot of weight on the shoulders of Shellstead today, the ball handler.
Well, because here's the thing, Shellstead, they don't really have a true backup point guard. Biddle on the offensive board can't convert. It's a big game, even though it's only December. And you can tell teams are a little sped up already. Which team can settle in here after a couple minutes?
Kobe Johnson will try another 3, and he hits.
I'm not sure the game plan, even though he's coming in.
And Bamba the board.
That's what he does. Bamba attacks from the guard position, attacks that offensive glass as good as any guard in the league.
Biddle walled up by Bilodeau, but he follows.
Well, build up when they get back into the half court is going to be critical. Shellstead, one of the fastest guys in the Big Ten.
He's coming off a career-high 24 in the Big Ten opener, the win at USC earlier in the week. Angel creates for Biddle.
Angel, a very good three-point shooter. Just over 40 is Bilodeau. Good decision by him. Usually he attacks defenders and tries to get to contact and get to the foul line, as I mentioned, but misses the pull-up from 13, 14 feet.
Biddle aggressive, and he draws the foul on Bilodeau.
Both teams a little sped up. A lot of missed shots here early. Here, a veteran player, been around. Just kind of has that demeanor. Doesn't get too high or too low, not really emotional. See if he can have an impact on this UCLA offense. Bam Tracy in the game now on Sebastian Mack, not Bamba. That's an interesting move.
Stefanovic, he has found his stroke as of late, and he hits that 3 off the bench.
You have a feeling those guys that have been around, they sense the environment. You mentioned early, this is the first true road game for UCLA. You have to rely on guys with experience. Stefanovic has it, knocks down that 3.
We got both teams with transfers who've played in this building, in these buildings.
Not young anymore in college basketball. You just can't. Mick Cronin and staff had to do that for a reason. You mentioned NIL. They fixed that. Now they have veteran players that have had experience and success, and so they're just better this year. Better talent. You had to figure with Bilodeau out of the game that they weren't going to play him straight up. And you're right, guy. 3 guys converged on him that time.
His 7 shot attempts in this first half already. Now Daly stretches out and buries the triple, and he gets technical for looking and taunting the Oregon bench. Not so much the look, but the words. Michael Reed, Vern Harris, Nate Harris, a very good officiating crew here today. Why?
Because it's different.
Barthélemy.
Yes.
Biddle with the dunk.
Biddle is being featured. He get in rotation by running extra defenders at Biddle.
Mack, tough shot, and he gets it down.
See, I like that from him. Not so much trying to get the foul as much as trying to make the shot. There's a difference with Sebastian Mack. A lot of times he goes. Interesting, they have Biddle on Bilodeau, and Tracy giving up about 9 inches to Mara down low.
And now the switch, it's Evans on Bilodeau. And Bilodeau's first bucket of the game. He had 26 points for Oregon State last time he was
faster. Especially off of makes.
Nearly a turnover. Barthélemy steps in, and he hits.
Probably shouldn't have stepped in.
He's been so hot from 3 lately, Don.
But why make a 3 a 2?
And now he gets whistled for a technical. Barthélemy hits the jumper. And a word for the UCLA bench. Ohio State. We could have Ohio State and Oregon facing off in the Rose Bowl.
What you feel about how that bracket went? They haven't shot it great, but a 7-point lead with under 10 to go in the half.
The Bruins have just one turnover, and it was on that 3-second call. Stefanovic, 1-3. 2 threes for Lazar Stefanovic.
A veteran press like Stefanovic, once we really get into Big Ten play in January, whatever role he has now, I bet you it becomes bigger once we get into those games for UCLA.
Kwame Evans gets in on Stefanovic and draws the foul. Blue chip prospects, how differently these rosters are built this year. Trent Perry, the only freshman who's appeared so far in this game. He's going to inbound it for UCLA right here.
Well, people forget, because we've been in the portal era for a while now, that Dana Altman was one of the first guys to really use the portal and really. Whoa! Will Kyle go upstairs? But Dana Altman was one of the first guys to add transfers and really restructure his roster year to year. Now, obviously, everyone's doing it.
Bam Tracy with the three.
Provide Mick Cronin with some good minutes. With plays like that, he's not a scorer. They're not going to run anything for him. He's got to run the court, he's got to rebound, and he's got to dunk.
Like this. Cool.
Super athletic, and when he's playing right, super aggressive, going to the offensive board. You saw it there.
There's Andrews with the jumper.
Game has settled down for UCLA. I mentioned that in the first couple minutes. Both teams going really fast. UCLA has settled into this thing now.
Shellstad breaks the pressure. UCLA shooting at 50% right now for this game.
Based on how they started, 5 or 6 minutes. So this is nothing new for them, but
I'm by in this league this year.
Well, you're going to be in different environments too. And no offense, good find by Shellstad. Phillips just missed the open shot.
Mid-range off the mark from Trent Perry. Here comes Shellstad pushing.
Talking about it, they need to get a little more tempo going. Shellstad has been struggling, guys. We saw on Wednesday night at UMount, and you got to go through this. This is their first true road game, like we talked about. And so, can you settle yourself in and make good decisions and make the right play?
Biddle over Mara. Bottoms out the triple.
Back-to-back threes by guys that have been struggling. A lot of teams, their three of their main guys have nights like that, you're for sure losing.
Bilodeau begging for the ball. Here's a die, Mara. Length on length, then Mara scores.
Out this year.
At least this color. This looks great. Here's Bam Tracy. Shellstad, another clean look. This time he hits it.
Big one for him there. Probably would have scored.
Biddle free. Why not? And he hits another.
UCLA is in trouble if Oregon gets these two guys going, because part of the made a couple each here today.
Even Dana Altman's over there celebrating and smiling and yelling at Biddle after he hit that three.
Because you know they can shoot. They've proven they're both good three-point shooters. They just haven't so far this year.
Mack. Good shot. Under a minute.
See where they go here. Kyle in the game now, Biddle. And they roll him down to the block.
Shellstad all the way.
Miscommunication, UCLA. Were they switching or not? Shellstad
Bucks using some pressure, and now will burn off. Sky Clark, who limped off earlier, handling the ball. Good to see him back in the game for UCLA. Here's Mack.
Split.
Attacks and finishes. Wow.
Split that defender, rotating over, got deep. Good finish.
Shot clock off. 5 seconds remaining first half. Shellstad throws it away. Barthelemy bangs it off the backboard. What a clean first half. What a fun first half as Big Ten. Oregon off to its best start in 11 years. UCLA led for the vast majority of the first half, but Oregon took the lead late in the first.
Look, you're happy. I've seen teams come in here and get blown out. They're only down one. Good pass by Bamba to Biddle. He is winning that matchup, Biddle and Bilodeau. 16 now for Biddle.
Dylan Andrews with Angel on him. 4 on the shot clock, so Daly heaves, and he hits.
Big shot. Looked like they weren't going to get anything. Shot clock running down. Deep 3 from Daly to pull UCLA even.
Sam Tracy, aggressive, and Oregon back in front. Teams shot combined nearly 50% from 3 in the first half. Bilodeau looking for something, but that is tough over Biddle. Johnson gets the offensive rebound, and Andrews converts.
Dylan Andrews, a serviceable three-point shooter, 35% on the year. Wide open one there.
Ready for this, Don? TJ Bamba hasn't taken a shot yet in this game. He gives it up here. Angel answers.
That's what I'm saying. Those
points of emphasis in the locker room was to get him more involved offensively as much as they can. We're seeing that early in the second half. Also, they're going to have to rebound the basketball. -8 here in that first half was a problem for them, and they cannot turn the ball over. But making shots like that in the perimeter, even if it's not Bilodeau.
Biddle trying to get in on Bilodeau, and he does. Bilodeau.
But still a 2-point game for UCLA.
Sebastian Mack. Daly will try another, and he is on fire from 3. His 3rd of the night.
UCLA is really tough when they're making threes. They're not ever going to be a great three-point shooting team, but when they make them, they're good.
Barthelemy. Kobe Johnson left alone, his second of the day.
Every single sport on this campus because of the infrastructure, the facilities, and everything they're doing for these student athletes. So that was interesting. A coach saying, look, it's us. If we don't win, it's our fault.
Nice.
There's Bilodeau with it on
Track stadium.
Well, you know where we are. It's Tracktown, USA.
Exactly.
Daly. Oh, that's tough over Biddle. He is feeling it today. Daly, the transfer, the sophomore from Oklahoma State, and the Bruins turn it over. And Barthelemy lays it in.
Turnovers sort of beat UCLA defense this year, picking up full so much more. Tough shot.
Oh, it's all going down for Eric Daly.
You know how hard that shot is, going away from your strong hand, off of 1 foot, fading away from 15.
Barthelemy hits the 3. Bilodeau in and out. Sam Tracy into traffic, and it counts. He's fouled. Sam Tracy was fouled, made the basket, his free throw.
Cut.
Daly and 1.
Delivery by Kyle, too. That's what happened.
He's a good free throw shooter, and he converts. Shy of his season high, he's got 16. Bamba still has not taken a shot in this game. Angel runs into Kyle, lost it, got it back, and scores.
A fortunate play for Angel there. Look,
the teams you love. Nate Biddle fouled off the inbound, and he'll go to the free throw line with a chance to tie the game. Excellent free throw shooter, 82%. Against Bilodeau, who's still trying to find the offense. Sky Clark. He's not shot it well today. Gives it up to Bilodeau, and he hits the three.
Big shot. And that was deep, too. And that's the thing with Biddle. Is Biddle going to go all the way out there? So maybe that's a solution, is not toe the line at the three-point line. Get deeper.
A nice pass from Biddle, and Angel finishes.
Normally is. So make Biddle run even farther to try and get out and contest that.
That's intercepted. Bad inbounds by Bamba. Under 6.5 to go in regulation. Rhythm. Johnson. He hits it. Comes into Bilodeau. This was the battle, this face-off that we anticipated. Daly rips the rebound and scores.
How good is
Derek Daly, 18 points. Daly thought about it. Goes by Biddle and draws the foul. He can't stop me. You can rear high, which came at Oklahoma State his freshman year last year.
I keep catching myself that Eric Daly's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Right?
Football championship last night here in Eugene, the Big Ten home opener for the Ducks. With Andy Katz and Don McClain, Guy Haberman with you. What's been a really fantastic game, nothing short of what you'd expect. And UCLA took a big punch, and they have punched back as Sebastian Mack hits that, and it's a 9-point lead.
I'm a little surprised he went as quick as he did, but they did have numbers and a big make there for Sebastian Mack. Push his lead to 9.
Here's Bam Tracy, exactly what he needed. 3-point play opportunity earlier in this half, but he converts that.
So 2-possession game.
Bill on Clark, falling down, and he draws the foul. Tracy and Biddle had him surrounded, and the foul is on
Biddle's knee. Foul sold awfully well by Clark. But they got to string together a couple stops. UCLA just can't.
At the football postseason, that's next, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Angel needs this, misses it all, and then Biddle gets fouled on the rebound by Bilodeau.
Wow, huge break. So allows Oregon to set up their press, too.
But he misses the front end, and Angel tracks it down. Barthélemy, quick trigger, and he buries it.
Offensive rebounding.
All at home. You don't expect them to hold Oregon to 53. They haven't today.
I'll tell you what. Mick Cronin to take Oregon with 64 with 2+ to go.
Yep. Here's Mack into Biddle.
Good verticality, Biddle.
And Angel the rebound. Back-to-back big rebounds for Brandon Angel.
Bucket here would go a long way for Oregon.
Barthélemy. And Angel, it's kicked away by Biddle, or knocked away by Biddle. 18, or excuse me.
Go straight up, no whistle.
Angel fouled inside by Kobe Johnson before the basket. That's the first time to the line tonight. Two-point game. And Mick Cronin will use one here. Sebastian Mack will inbound it. Bilodeau fighting with Biddle. Now he'll set the screen. Mack on the drive, and he scores.
Brandon Angel didn't want to foul him and put him on the line, and Mack able to get through the contact and score.
4-point game. Shellstad, tall, and it is a goaltend. Count the basket. instead of a 2-point game, it's a 4-point game. 1:21 to go, and UCLA bringing it in. So Bilodeau, for all the talk of his offense, down a huge defensive play here.
Huge play.
Oregon only has 5 team fouls, so if we get to a point where they need to stop the game, UCLA is going to keep the ball. Bilodeau is blocked by Barthélemy.
Don't got time. Don't have to quick trigger this thing.
Under a minute. He's left free. Biddle, no. Second chance, yes. Playing it out for now.
Foul now.
Bilodeau wants it. Biddle knocks it up in the air, off the backboard, and Tracy's got it. Shot clock is off.
No timeouts, Oregon.
Shelstad for the lead. Kobe Johnson to send it in. Sebastian Mack to bring it up. And they use the foul to give. 6.4 seconds.
But at least UCLA got it.
Here's Andrews. He slips. Biddle on it.
To go.
Step back. And he banks it in with .4.
Wow.
Oh, over the length of Biddle.
Andrews from deep, late clock, had to do something with one of the better shot blockers in the league on you, and finds a way to get that one to go in.
Oh, wow. And they went and looked at the clock, getting this. Wow. Dylan Andrews banks it in. Will that be the winner? Brandon Angel gets it down, jump ball, Biddle knocked away, and UCLA comes on the road, and for the first time in Eugene, a Big Ten game goes the way of the Bruins as they hand Oregon their first loss of the season.
Well, what were we talking about most of the second half, Guy, was the three-point shooting of UCLA, and if they ultimately won this game, it would probably be because of that. How about the most improbable three of the night?